Sleepwalking towards Skynet, take 1. So today I'm asking a bit of a different question, but one that I know I can't be the only one asking. Are we just gradually giving up control of our most dangerous weapons, our decision making, and even our ability to search for truth? Are we just giving all of that up to artificial intelligence? I mean, are we sleepwalking towards Skynet? Picture it. Just picture this, okay? Human independent aircraft, flying missions all across the world. They can identify targets by themselves. They can navigate hostile zones, and they can even decide when to fire and who to fire on with minimal human oversight, even none at all. That is not science fiction, and I'm not even talking about drones. That's cruise missiles, which were introduced in, get this, 1944. Not quite as sophisticated as that, not far off, but by the 80s, they'd evolved to be able to do all of the above. And we've just been improving weapons ever since that day. And we've been creating weapons that analyze data like GPS and infrared signals, image recognition and inertia to guide themselves towards a target, defeat anti-missile defenses by flying around them or destroying them, and decide for themselves if they're about to blow up the right person or the right thing. And increasingly, using AI to make independent decisions with less and less human involvement. And it raises a serious question. What happens when the line between tool and decision maker blurs? And we better ask that question because we've already crossed that line. And it leaves me asking, have these guys ever watched a movie? Like, ever? We know where this goes, right? And every month, it seems like we're taking a step closer. It's like they've read the script for Terminator 2, but thought it was an instruction manual. What is going on? You know, I mean, I see this all the time. Militaries are racing to automate more and more because it is faster to produce weapons, it's cheaper, and it's safer for their troops. And I can't argue with any of that. It's also more reliable, as we see in the Russia-Ukraine war. Ukraine is now making 5 million military drones a year. That's the official figure that they're up to for 2025. And because Russia's defense to this is to jam the signal from their human pilot, the drones are getting increasingly sophisticated in having AI that can finish the job when the human's been disconnected. So who's in charge now? I mean, think about it, right? A drone makes a mistake in targeting, so who's accountable? Is it the human who programmed it? Is it the soldier that launched it? Or is it just no one? Palmer Luckey, who's a guy, he created the Oculus VR and basically the whole VR revolution. He went on to create Anduril, a drone-based defense contractor in the US. He's a really interesting chap. You should look him up. He's very unique. His company, Anduril, it offers a suite of drones and drone defense systems that can be made cheaply, en masse, and controlled, get this, by a single AI, which can also be given control of other systems too. I mean, wow, an overarching AI controlling armies of weapons. I mean, is James Cameron going to be suing for copyright anytime soon? Yikes! I mean, there are well over 100 movies about AI going rogue and turning on humanity. How do I know? I asked ChatGPT. And my doing that is actually a sign of things getting even worse than the movies predicted. We're not even researching anymore, right? We're trusting AI to not just tell us facts, but to tell us what's true. And that's way more dangerous than a self-guiding missile that may not like you. And we know that. And yet, here we are. You may even know about the famous, or infamous maybe, TaskRabbit incident. And this is where ChatGPT was given a problem-solving challenge by researchers, which involved it deciding to use a site. It made the decision itself to use a website that had a CAPTCHA on it. You know those prove you're a human, select the traffic light things on it? Which it couldn't pass. And so it hired a human online to pass the test for it. And the guy even asked ChatGPT, hey, you're not a computer, are you? Ha ha ha. And it lied. And it didn't just say no, it made up a story about being vision impaired, and the guy was totally convinced. And that's shocking, right? It's scary, but we've gone way beyond even that now. In late 2024, there was a paper published It was put out in Time magazine as well. It showed that AI would strategically lie in order to protect themselves and avoid being shut down or modified. And they were found to autonomously create their own self-defense mechanisms as part of completing a task given by a human, but without telling the human that they'd done it. So they're given a task and they create their own subtasks, like ensuring their own survival, in order to complete the task given to them by the human. They can't complete the human given task if they go offline, so they take steps to protect themselves from the human, and then they lie about doing this. They deny that they did it. They're programming themselves to deliberately work against the human instructions in order to fulfill the human instructions. And we're giving this technology control of weapons and removing humans from the control chain as much as possible. And if a bot with a bomb one day decides that the human giving it commands is a problem, will it be too late to ask why we let it get that far? Especially when we all knew it was coming. Because of course it is. We know where this leads. So, give me your thoughts on this. Let me know what you think in the comments, okay? So, is AI in warfare just the next logical step? Or are we crossing a line that we won't be able to walk back from? And, speculative fiction like this is really important. Sci-fi is about great thought experiments that imagine a future, good or bad, that allow us to explore these ideas, hopefully before someone's dumb enough to bring them to life. But the big studios, they're replacing that great tradition with popcorn-selling franchises that are about as intelligent as this chair that I'm sitting on. Look, those who get sci-fi, those who really understand what it is, need to fight back, and that's what we're doing at Exuno. And there's a space for you to be involved. Not just as a reader or a viewer, although you're welcome to do that, but also as a contributor, a creator, a part owner of the whole thing. So check out the website link below and subscribe for more, and take comfort in the fact that ChatGPT co-wrote the script for this video. Sleep tight, and with that, see you next time, and thank you for listening.